Could you say that again, Mr. Rottenborn?
Hearsay, Your Honor. The next article is an article from May 7, 2016. It's entitled Johnny Depp, Friends and Family Seriously Concerned About Him. Here's Why.
Yes, how did they know?
The next.
Did you see how Amber Heard finally apologized to the media and to Johnny Depp for all the lies she has been cooking? Also, judging from Depp's facial expressions, it didn't look like he wanted to forgive her. Did you not get a chance to see what happened? Stay tuned till the end because you're in for a surprise. Before we proceed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more quick updates on these two. This trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has been nothing but chaos, drama, sadness for Depp, and a ton of lies from Amber and her legal team. However, it looks like Amber has finally seen the light as she is apologetic for her actions. He is suing his ex-wife for $50 million in defamation. It's been more than 5 years since they broke up. Heard ruined Johnny Depp's reputation by choosing to lie about him for her own personal gain, his lawyer said on April 12th. She wrote an essay for the Washington Post in 2018 that she said she was a public figure for domestic abuse, and she called herself that in the essay. Depp wasn't named in the article, but his lawyers have said in court documents that Heard's op-ed was a part of an elaborate hoax. The Pirates of the Caribbean star also said in court documents that Heard made up her story in order to get good publicity and move her career forward. A few days before the trial started, Heard made a rare Instagram post. She said she was taking a break from social media. When she wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post on April 9th, she went on Instagram to give her non-existent fans some updates. She said, "Johnny is suing me for an op-ed I wrote in the Washington Post, in which I recounted my experiences of violence and domestic abuse. I wrote about the price women pay for speaking out against men in power. I continued to pay that price, but hopefully when the case concludes, I can move on and so can Johnny." So, why is she so guilty all of a sudden? I mean, she did sound very boastful in that Instagram post of hers. The answer for this is simply because she had been caught in her own web of lies, and now she's trying to get out of it by apologizing to Johnny and making light of the case. So what lies are we talking about? Are you confused? Hold on, let me just tell you all the things that she's guilty of and that she wants the others to forget. On The Late Late Show with James Corden in 2015, Amber Heard said Johnny Depp gave her 2 black eyes, but her stylist, Samantha McMillan, says that throughout the day of December 16, 2015, I could see clearly that Amber Heard did not have any visible marks, bruises, or cuts on her face. This was the first lie that she told in public and in the court. Another lie was given by her when she arrived in court a couple of years ago with bruises on her face. But according to Depp's friend, who she had met the very next day, she had no bruises and simply drew them on to convince the court and the media. What's more, in 2016, when Amber Heard and Johnny Depp got into a fight and Heard says she was assaulted, police officers who came to the couple's penthouse say that they didn't see any marks on her face.
Objection calls for hearsay.
NANI?
Let me ask you a different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes. Let's let him object to another one.
The next lie came in the form of the makeup. She said that she would get hit by Depp a lot. As a result, she would have to use makeup to hide her bruises. Do you remember this? She was so dumb that she even showed the courtroom the concealer that she used a few years ago. She used the Milani Cosmetics Conceal and Perfect All-in-One Correcting Kit during her relationship with Johnny Depp to hide bruises that were caused by Depp hitting her, her lawyer said, adding that she used it to hide the scars. This is what she used, attorney J. Ben Rottenborn said in his opening statement. She became very adept at it. You're going to hear this testimony from Amber about how she had to mix the different colors for the different days of the bruises as they developed in the different coloring and how she would use these to touch those up to be able to cover those. During a hearing in court, another of Heard's lawyers, Elaine Bredoff, held up Heard's makeup kit as they talked about how she was allegedly covering up her bruises with it. A few days later, Milani Cosmetics said it was one of their items. Milani could be seen on the front of what they were holding. Bredoff held up the kit and said this is what Amber kept in her purse during her whole relationship with Johnny Depp. She's an actor. Can you honestly think she would have left her apartment ever without makeup? Do you think that she even would have wanted other people to see her bruises and her cuts? Hold up though, because this will show Amber's whole case is based on lies. This is a fun fact. It was on May 23rd of 2016 that Heard filed for divorce from Depp. Milani Cosmetics says that the correcting kit came out in December of 2017. If they're telling the truth, then she just told a big fat lie. They even made a TikTok video that had been watched more than 5 million times. Their caption said, "You asked us. Let the record show that the kit was revealed in 2017. With all of these lies coming up, it is very much possible that she might be subjected to jail time if the lies keep increasing. Not just that, but we also have Heard admit on tape that she would hit Johnny. In audio tapes recovered by the Daily Mail, Heard admitted to once having started a physical fight with Depp. She can be heard saying,
"You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
You can't
I don't know
deck
what
me.
the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you."
How are you?
In the audio, you can also hear her add,
How are your
I'm not
toes?
sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
That's
you-
the difference
you
between
poor
me and
toes.
you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights?
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you-
the fuck up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
Refusing to leave the house, was he not?
Not so much refused, he just wanted 2 minutes to say his piece.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
So,
"Guys, these aren't the only cases of Heard physically abusing Depp or talking about it. Depp also claimed Heard roundhouse punched him, which resulted in a bruise under his eye. He also claimed that during the altercation, he thought she hurt her foot on the door, and when he went to go check on her, according to Depp, she kicked the bathroom door into his head. He said, "I was completely taken aback by such a corrosive, horrific move." We think Amber and her team realized the fact that these charges of physical abuse are proved right, and she might have to face some jail time. What's more, California Penal Code Section 141 PC says it is against the law to change, modify, plant, hide, make, or move any physical things with the goal of making someone else get charged with a crime. The law says that if you give or prepare false evidence, you could be punished. The first law is usually a misdemeanor, but it could be charged as a felony. The second and third laws are both felony charges. Our response is that Amber and her team finally realize that the lies are piling up and they keep getting caught. This is why they have come up with another strategy. This strategy entails making Amber look so naive and apologetic as possible to gain sympathies. They are definitely digging to get the ruling in Amber's case, which is very difficult at this point. If that doesn't make Amber Heard cry and be apologetic, I don't know what will. All these years she has made herself the victim, but the truth is finally out. And that's all we have for you today, folks. Do check out some of our other updates, and we'll see you next time.